Lighting is gonna suck in this video, but I'm filming it at night because I had no intentions of filming today, but I just got it in my head. I was getting ready for bed. I did my bedtime yoga because I do yoga now. I'm technically in my PJs. Yeah, I wear Star Wars PJs. Hashtag sorry not sorry. While I was doing yoga, I got it into my head that I wanted to film this video tonight. I don't even know when it's going up. Could go up tomorrow, could go up Wednesday, could go up Thursday, or could be Friday's video. Haven't really decided. I've done a lot of reading over the past few days, and if you follow me on Instagram, then you will see that I was reading Optimists Die First by Susan Nelson. I actually finished this yesterday. I was in the process of reading it when I posted the picture, and I hadn't really intended on finishing this yesterday, but it just got so good and I just couldn't put it down, and I worked an overnight last night. So I had all day to read, and my plan was to read some of this and read some of Villette by Charlotte Bronte for school. I didn't read any of Villette or Villette, whatever the book is called. I had to get this finished, and I finished it at 8 o'clock when I was supposed to leave to go to work. Let me tell you a bit about this book. This book tells the story of Petula de Wilde, who is Canadian. It's actually a Canadian book. I'm thinking she's a Canadian author. Got her start feeding cast and crew on the popular television series Degrassi Junior High. They hated her food, but they saw a spark in her writing. So she used to be a writer for the Degrassi show, not the Next Generation, the original Degrassi Junior High. I never actually watched Degrassi, so I don't really know anything about it. But she used to write for them. She's written a few other books called Word Nerd and George Clooney, Dear George Clooney, Please Marry My Mom, The Reluctant Journal of Henry K. Larson, and We Are All Made of Molecules. I haven't read any of her books. I hadn't even heard of her before receiving this art. This cover seemed interesting, and the title seemed interesting, especially Life Ahead, Proceed with Caution. I didn't even really read the back until I was halfway through the book. Okay, so I'm just gonna read the back because I'm terrible at summary. So 16-year-old Petula de Wilde is anything but wild. A family tragedy has made her shut herself off from the world. Once a crafting fiend with a happy life, Petula now sees danger in everything from airplanes to ground beef. The worst part of her week is her comically lame mandatory art therapy class. She has nothing in common with the small band of teenage misfits except that they all carry their own burden of guilt. When Jacob joins their ranks, he seems so normal and confident. Petula wants nothing to do with him or his prosthetic arm, but when they're forced to collaborate on a unique school project, she slowly opens up and he inspires her to face her fears until a hidden truth threatens to derail everything. This was fantastic. I absolutely loved this. I kind of seen what the hidden truth was coming quite early on in the book, but it didn't ruin the book for me. It didn't take anything away from the experience. I still really enjoyed learning about what actually happened. The characters were really well developed. Petula was really relatable, and you kind of empathized with her because although my phobias aren't as strong as hers are, I did see a lot of myself in her, and I really enjoyed her progress throughout the story. The minor characters of Jacob and the people from her art therapy group were really well captured, and they were very likable. I really did like these characters, and there wasn't anything really, there was no kind of like antagonistic character in this book because the antagonists were themselves. So our protagonists were their own antagonists, which was kind of interesting. So it deals with a lot of mental health, obviously, and there's an LGBT character in here. There's characters from whose origins are from around the world, so there's diversity. This really is kind of the perfect little book. It's very little and short. There's nothing extra. The story is straightforward and the plot goes along seamlessly. It really is just really enjoyable, and I highly recommend it. I just really enjoyed this, and I really do want to read her other book, especially The Reluctant Journal of Henry K. Larson and Word Nerd, and We Are All Made of Molecules. I don't know about Dear George Clooney, Please Marry My Mom. That seems like more of a contemporary. Who knows? Maybe it's not what I'm thinking it is. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I highly recommend it. It comes out on February 21st, so it comes out this month in a couple of weeks. Definitely check it out when it comes out. The hardcover looks just like this. And yeah, it's really quick, and the chapters are also embroidered kind of like the cover is. So yeah, check this one out. That's it. I'll see you next time. Bye.